are back, and remember, all of the recipes that you've seen John make today are easy for you to do at home, and they're on our website, bringingithome.com. But I really want to talk about these oysters and how everybody loves oysters.
One of the tough things that I think we have today is availability of oysters throughout the country from the Louisiana Gulf because of one of the tragedies we've had recently, the big oil spill. And even though the Gulf has been totally cleared up, but remember that all fin fish and shellfish like shrimp, if there's a toxin of any kind or anything that happens in water, they just swim away. Poor oysters, they can't do it. They just have to hang there. So of course, they're the ones that's gonna have destruction of the beds, etc. So now all the beds have been reseeded, all replanted. We're on our way back to some of the best oyster country in the world, but we happen to have some today.
Well, I'm gonna ask you kind of a loaded question.
Okay.
Where do you get the best oysters?
Well, you know, Louisiana.
I was waiting for that.
We still have about 60% of our beds out, but we're coming back slowly. We're gonna make a stuffing here, and look at these ingredients, right? I'm stuffing the oyster with chopped artichoke hearts right here, and then I have olive salad. You familiar with olive salad?
It's like an antipasti.
Exactly. So you ready to go?
Okay.
What about a little butter here?
You know we got. Am I doing all of it?
Yeah, go ahead and put it in there. Absolutely, put it in there. Oh, and you can go in with all the seasonings, the onions. Okay, so we have the celery, now the 2 bell peppers.
Now, what makes the Trinity so important?
We're basing everything in Louisiana on flavors. Okay, garlic, come on, girl. We got to get our garlic in there. And you notice how much garlic I'm putting in? I'm putting in a lot of garlic. Let's go with the artichokes. Now, look at the olive salad. Now, you see how I chopped oysters here?
Yes.
And oyster juice right out of the shell. Pour it in. Now, you're going to make my roux right now, right?
Okay, now roux is?
Roux is equal parts of oil and flour, but since I have butter in here already, just dust the flour off. That's our thickening agent. Let's go a little Worcestershire sauce here. About a couple tablespoons of cream, green onions. Just a little touch of nutmeg goes into it as well. Now your herbs, that's your Italian herbs. Now you can dust in a little breadcrumbs. And I'm going to turn this off because I have some already made, as you well know. Take a look at this. That's the oysters in the shell.
Wow.
Now it's sitting on a little rock salt that has flavor. You see all these things in there?
Yeah, what is in there now?
Well, we have a little star anise. We have the rock salt. We have the black and red peppercorns. We have, you see the nutmeg right here?
Right.
A lot of great flavors in. Now you give me a little ball of that. Get my hands ready. A little bit more. Give me an Italian ball. There you go.
Okay. Then you take the whole bowl.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right over the oyster in the shells. 350-degree oven over rock salt for about 30 minutes. And it's going to be a great appetizer for an entree. You can put it next to a bowl of oyster and artichoke soup as a little condiment to go with it.
Is there anything you can do with these?
Yeah, but we can't talk about it here. Huh? You want to see what it looks like when it comes out of the oven?
Of course. Waiting for it.
Take a look at this right here, how beautiful that is.
What did you put? There's a little bit of lemon on there.
That's a curlicue of lemon, a little curlicue of basil.
Okay, big question of the day, and I haven't even prepped you for this. Why did you become a chef?
Well, you know, I always say that I'm American by birth, but Cajun by the grace of God. Being born into a people who love to socialize over the table, creating dishes out of the bounty of our swamplands, our rivers, and our Gulf is what we do. It's church, it's family, it's food. It's simple as that.
You showed them how to do all your recipes at home, but there's nothing like coming and sitting at your table.
Absolutely nothing like it, plus to get to hear the accent firsthand.
Oh, it's beautiful. Everybody loves it. All those that know him love him. You've done so much for this state, the community, seafood, and the cuisine, and thank you for always being on the show.
Oh, well, thank you. Whenever you call, I'll come running.
Those that know him love him. I know I sure do. We've got more coming up on Bring It Home. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you.